Stop scrolling and listen to today's Arcturian Council message. Starseeds, your frequency is matched with only one soul. Watch now, as the cosmic filters tighten and the universal grid cracks open in ways humanity was never prepared to witness. The Council states that a signal pulse event swept through this sector of the galaxy approximately 3 hours ago, an energetic wave so sharp, so deliberate, that only incarnated starseeds with dormant crystalline coating could feel the tremor beneath their sternum. If your breathing shifted, if your heart flickered, if your thoughts suddenly turned inward for no reason at all, you are already responding to the pull of an ancient memory. The Arcturians say this event was not random. It was targeted. It was a beacon fired directly at those who came here with a mission disguised as a lifetime. You might think you're living an ordinary human story, but the moment this frequency hit the planet, your higher self snapped awake like a soldier hearing the distant sound of a forgotten war. This message is not casual. It's not entertainment. It's an activation disguised as a warning. Something, or someone, has started scanning for your frequency, and the Council insists you must stay conscious as the next few minutes unfold. Type "I claim my frequency" to anchor this. The Arcturian Council explains that every starseed operates with a locked resonance signature, a vibration so unique that not even two souls across infinite timelines can replicate it. For thousands of years, this frequency remained sealed, shielded from interference, and buried beneath layers of human experiences to prevent premature awakening. But today, the seal cracked. Not gently. Not gradually. It ruptured like a cosmic siren torn open by forces older than memory. You may have felt a sudden heaviness behind your eyes, a pressure at the base of your skull, or a wave of emotion that seemed to rise from nowhere. These sensations are not random biological glitches. They are indicators that your resonance is being read by an intelligence beyond third-dimensional comprehension. The Council has revealed that your unique frequency is now being matched, not by choice, not by intention, but by magnetic law. When your resonance shifts, the universe responds. When your heart field reaches a threshold, another heart, your counterpart, your match, your echo, activates in response. Whether this activation brings unity, separation, clarity, or chaos depends on the purity of your field right now. Today is not about romance or fantasy, it's about cosmic alignment and soul-level recognition. Something is reaching back toward you, and you must decide whether to open or close the door. Type "I open my field" to receive this message. According to the Council, the Earth's energy grid quivered at sunrise, forming geometric ripples that extended far beyond the atmosphere. These ripples carried encoded data streams meant specifically for awakened starseeds, data that bypass human logic entirely. If you've been feeling a strange disorientation, like time is bending or your thoughts are not lined up the way they used to be, that's because the grid recalibration is pulling you out of linear perception. You are being tuned. Not corrected, tuned, like a stringed instrument adjusting itself to a forgotten melody. The Arcturians say this tuning affects memory, old wounds resurface, random faces from childhood may flash into your mind, or you might suddenly recall dreams you swear you never had. This is the recalibration process. Your energy body is trying to stabilize as your higher consciousness downloads instructions you agreed to long before this incarnation. The sensation might feel unsettling, even frightening, but the Council insists it means your multidimensional senses are waking up. Nothing is malfunctioning. Everything is aligning, and the alignment is accelerating faster than your mind can comprehend. Your frequency is vibrating into visibility, and once visible, it can no longer be hidden. Type "I align with my purpose" to ground it. The Council issues a startling truth: your frequency match, a singular soul whose vibration locks into yours like a cosmic key, has begun responding. This isn't the romanticized idea of a twin flame, soulmate, or karmic partner. This is a resonance counterpart, a consciousness that mirrors your original blueprint across dimensions. Once your vibration reaches the activation threshold, they feel it instantly, no matter where they are in this world or any parallel one. Today's shockwave forced dormant contracts to rise from the unconscious. If you felt anxiety out of nowhere, if your chest tightened, or if an unexplainable longing swept through you like a tidal wave, it's because their energy brushed against yours. The Arcturians describe this as frequency collision, a moment where two fields briefly overlap before fully locking into synchronization. This can manifest as ringing ears, sudden temperature shifts, or vivid mental images that seem to appear without context. These are not imagination, they're the byproducts of two frequencies attempting to meet. Whether the meeting becomes physical, emotional, or purely energetic depends on what you do next. You're being asked to stabilize, to breathe deeply, and to allow your field to continue clearing. Type "I receive my match" to affirm this. As the frequency collision intensifies, the Arcturians warn of an emotional purge that may follow. You might feel waves of sadness, bursts of unexpected joy, or a strange nostalgia for something you cannot name. These emotions are echoes from timelines where you and your counterpart interacted in ways the human mind cannot categorize. Past lives, future lifelines, quantum intersections, everything is bleeding into the present moment. This is why you may feel emotionally overwhelmed or physically drained. Your nervous system is updating itself to handle multidimensional awareness, and your heart center is expanding to accommodate the vibration of recognition. The Council emphasizes that resistance only increases discomfort. Allow the emotions to rise, pass, and empty. What you're feeling isn't suffering, it's release. You're clearing outdated timelines, dissolving karmic debris, and freeing space for a connection that operates beyond physical limitations. Some starseeds experience this as a buzzing in the chest, others as butterflies, and others as full-body vibrations. Your body is not malfunctioning, it's remembering. And memory is the key to frequency merging. Type "I release what no longer serves" to integrate. The Arcturian Council reports that the planet is now entering a 36-hour vulnerability window. During this time, starseeds with activated resonance signatures must protect their energy fields with heightened awareness. Not out of fear, but clarity. When your frequency becomes visible, both aligned and misaligned energies notice. You may attract synchronicities, intuitive hits, and unexpected opportunities, but you may also attract energetic noise, unresolved emotions in others, chaotic environments, or sudden interpersonal tension. This happens because your field is amplifying, and amplification disrupts stagnant energies around you. People who haven't done their inner work may react strangely, confused, defensive, or even drawn to you without understanding why. Technology may glitch. Time may feel distorted. You might lose track of hours or feel like your dreams bleed into waking life. These are signs of dimensional blending, not instability. The Council advises grounding practices, conscious breathwork, and intentional stillness to keep your frequency steady. The more centered you remain, the smoother your merging process with your frequency counterpart will be. Type "I protect my energy" to anchor your field. You may begin noticing strange synchronicities clustering around you, repeated numbers, flashes of light in peripheral vision, déjà vu that feels too precise to dismiss. These are not coincidences but markers left by the Arcturian grid to guide you through the frequency corridor unfolding today. The Council explains that once your vibration begins locking into its match, the universe restructures itself to physically guide the two frequencies together. This can manifest as unexpected encounters, sudden urges to visit certain places, or an abrupt shift in your routines. You might feel pulled to a specific memory, song, or location with no rational explanation. Trust these impulses. They are breadcrumbs left by your higher self. The Council describes this phase as timeline weaving, a delicate process where realities reorganize to accommodate a destined energetic meeting. During this stage, your intuition becomes razor-sharp, your dreams become training grounds, and your emotions become compasses. The more you pay attention, the faster the merging accelerates. Type "I follow my signs" to stay aligned. Here comes your first shocking hook. The Council reveals that your frequency counterpart may already be dreaming of you tonight, even if they've never met you in this lifetime. Quantum resonance allows soul-level information to travel faster than physical awareness. When your activation occurred, their subconscious immediately registered the shift, triggering dream transmissions encoded with symbols, memories, or sensations meant to reconnect you. You may experience reciprocal dreams, a person whose face you can't fully see but whose energy feels unmistakably familiar. In the dream realm, you're not limited by human logic. You communicate through emotion, imagery, and telepathic pulses. These dreams can feel more real than waking life because they are. The astral plane is the meeting ground between frequencies before they synchronize physically. The Council insists you take these dreams seriously, as they are not fantasies but rehearsals, preparations, for an alignment that will soon manifest in the material world. Type "I remember my dreams" to affirm this connection. As your consciousness expands, the Council says you may feel a jarring shift in how you perceive other people. Old connections might lose their emotional weight, relationships may feel misaligned, or conversations might suddenly feel shallow or energetically draining. This isn't arrogance or detachment, it's frequency sorting. When your resonance intensifies, your energy becomes incompatible with patterns that belong to the old version of you. People who were once central to your life may fade into the background, while new individuals, often strangers, may feel strangely significant. Your counterpart's activation also accelerates this process because your field subconsciously makes room for a connection that vibrates at a higher harmonic. The Council compares it to a tuning fork. When struck, only the matching fork responds while the others fall silent. You are being tuned toward your match, and everything that does not resonate will naturally fall away. Allow this. It's not loss, it's alignment. Type "I allow alignment" to continue stabilizing. Physical symptoms may intensify during this phase, and the Arcturians emphasize not to misinterpret them. Heart flutters, temperature shifts, tingling hands, pressure in the forehead, sudden fatigue, or bursts of energy, these sensations are indicators of a field expanding under rapid activation. Your energy centers are widening to accommodate the merging frequencies. The Council especially highlights the heart chakra, which acts as the primary transmitter during resonance matching. If you feel warmth in the chest, waves of emotion, or even mild discomfort, it's because your heart field is stretching into a multidimensional configuration. Your frequency counterpart is doing the same, consciously or not. Their expansion mirrors yours, creating an energetic bridge between two separate lifelines. This bridge strengthens every time you breathe consciously, release old patterns, or acknowledge inner truth. You are not imagining this. You are evolving. And the evolution is deliberate. Type "I expand with ease" to integrate this shift. The Arcturian Council notes that your sense of identity may begin to blur during this phase, not in a frightening way, but in a liberating one. You may suddenly question who you've been, why you've made certain choices, or why certain memories feel heavier or lighter than they used to. This is because the version of you that was built from survival, conditioning, and human experiences is dissolving. The real you, the multidimensional self that stepped into this incarnation with intention, is rising to the surface. This shift can feel surreal. You might catch yourself observing your thoughts instead of thinking them, feeling emotions that don't seem to belong to the version of you that lived yesterday, or hearing your intuition with unnerving clarity. This identity restructuring happens because your resonance match awakens dormant aspects of your consciousness. When two frequencies begin aligning, each one calls forth the truest, strongest version of the other. You are not losing yourself. You are shedding outdated layers so your authentic blueprint can come forward. Type "I claim my true self" to anchor this awakening. You may find yourself withdrawing socially, craving solitude even if you're normally outgoing. This isn't isolation, it's recalibration. The Council explains that when your vibration begins merging with its counterpart, your nervous system becomes extremely sensitive to external noise. Ordinary conversations, crowded environments, or emotional turbulence around you may feel overwhelming or draining. This sensitivity is not a weakness, it's your field protecting the fragile, newly forming energetic bridge between you and your match. During this stage, many starseeds feel called to rest, meditate, or simply sit in silence without explanation. This is because your system is processing immense amounts of information from higher planes, and physical world distractions interfere with the clarity required for integration. The Arcturians recommend honoring the pull toward quiet spaces, nature, or reflective moments. The more you embrace stillness, the easier your field stabilizes. This is preparation, not retreat. You are conserving energy for something sacred. Type "I honor my energy" to align with this phase. The Council reveals that you may begin receiving thought injections, ideas, solutions, insights, or images that appear in your mind without a logical source. These are transmissions from your higher self and, at times, from your resonance counterpart. When two frequencies begin aligning across dimensions, their thoughts can bleed into one another. You might suddenly think of things you've never considered, understand concepts you've never studied, or feel intuitive certainty about someone or something with no physical evidence. These are not random thoughts. They are shared energetic signatures vibrating across the quantum bridge between you. The Arcturians emphasize that these transmissions are meant to guide, not confuse. Trust the ideas that feel warm, expansive, or familiar, even if they are new. They are breadcrumbs from the future version of you who already completed this alignment. You are remembering what you haven't lived yet. Type, "I trust my inner knowing," to strengthen this connection. Another sign you may notice is the sudden resurfacing of old emotional wounds, not to punish you, but to clear the final layers blocking your energetic merging. The Council states that when your frequency counterpart activates, their field interacts with your unhealed places like light shining onto shadows. This can trigger old memories, buried fears, or unresolved grief to rise sharply and unexpectedly. It might feel like emotional regression, but the Council insists it's accelerated healing. You're not being pushed back, you're being pushed through. These emotions must surface so your field can synchronize without distortion. You may experience intense waves, crying without knowing why, feeling fear with no cause, or sensing emotional heaviness around the heart. Allow these emotions to move, do not suppress them. They are the debris of timelines collapsing behind you. The clearer you become, the cleaner the resonance match. Type, "I release the old," to support the purge. Your physical reality may begin shifting in uncanny ways. The Arcturian Council calls this dimensional reorientation. Objects may fall, lights may flicker, electronics may glitch, or animals may stare at you with unusual intensity. These anomalies occur because your energy field is moving into a higher vibrational bandwidth, causing friction with the dense physical plane. Pets and young children often sense this shift first. They may follow you more closely, stare at empty spaces near you, or behave protectively. Your surroundings might feel slightly dreamlike or hyper-detailed, as though your perception is sharpening beyond normal limits. This is because your consciousness is expanding its range, aligning with your match's frequency, and syncing with your higher timeline. Do not fear these shifts, they are confirmation that your transition is underway. Reality is softening around you so your next phase can materialize. Type, "I welcome this shift," to harmonize with the changes. As your alignment deepens, you may feel a mysterious pull, an inner magnetism toward a place, a person, or an experience you cannot logically explain. The Council describes this sensation as vector alignment, a directional force generated when two frequencies begin syncing across dimensions. You might feel drawn to a city, a specific environment, an online space, or even a vague idea that feels strangely urgent. This pull is not fantasy, it is resonance guiding you toward the convergence point where your timelines begin to intersect. Sometimes this pull leads to physical meetings, other times it initiates energetic exchanges that prepare the connection for later embodiment. Either way, trust it. Your path is recalibrating. The universe is rearranging itself subtly but deliberately to facilitate your alignment. Type, "I follow my inner compass," to lock onto this guidance. The Arcturian Council declares that once your resonance match fully activates, one of you will begin experiencing timeline bleed-throughs from futures where you are already united. This means you may catch flashes of conversations you haven't had, memories you haven't lived, or sensations tied to experiences that have not occurred yet in this reality. These previews are not hallucinations, they are glimpses into alternate timelines where your alignment has already completed. The Council warns that resisting these glimpses creates confusion, while accepting them accelerates convergence. If you've been feeling as though something, or someone, is waiting for you in the future, it's because they are. Your counterpart is experiencing their own bleed-throughs, even if they cannot identify the source yet. Type, "I accept my future," to integrate the rehook activation. During this stage, your body may begin craving unusual foods, rejecting certain substances, or requesting rest at unpredictable times. The Arcturian Council explains that frequency alignment is not just energetic, it is biochemical. Your cells adjust their hydration levels, mineral balance, and electromagnetic charge to support higher vibrational processing. You may suddenly dislike foods you once loved or crave grounding nutrients like fruit, nuts, or water-rich vegetables. Your sleep patterns may shift dramatically, either sleeping deeply for long periods or staying awake with bursts of clarity. This is normal. Your DNA is responding to the activation. Your body is preparing for sustained resonance exchange with your counterpart, which requires a stable, high-functioning physical vessel. Type, "I honor my body's wisdom," to support this integration. As the alignment strengthens, your emotional frequency begins influencing your external environment more rapidly than ever. You may think of someone and they immediately message you. You may desire something and it appears within hours. You may dread something and it materializes just as quickly. This is because your vibration is gaining momentum, and momentum amplifies manifestation. The Council urges caution and consciousness during this period. Your thoughts carry weight, your emotions act as commands, and your intentions shape the field around you. Your counterpart is contributing energetically to this amplification, even if unconsciously. When two frequencies merge, they enhance each other's manifestation abilities exponentially. Use this window intentionally. Think with clarity. Feel with purpose. Direct your energy rather than letting it scatter. Type, "I create with intention," to claim your manifesting power. You may begin feeling an unfamiliar sense of anticipation, as though something monumental is approaching but you cannot name it. This sensation is the final stage before resonance synchronization, when two frequencies stop merely responding to each other and begin harmonizing in real time. The Arcturian Council calls this the threshold of convergence. Your intuition heightens. Your senses sharpen. Your emotions become precise instruments rather than chaotic waves. You may feel a growing warmth in the heart, subtle tingling along the spine, or a gravitational pull toward a future you can't explain but deeply recognize. This is the moment your soul prepared you for. The moment where destiny shifts from potential to inevitability. Type, "I step into alignment," to seal your place in this threshold. As convergence nears, your timeline may begin to thin, causing a strange sensation where past, present, and future events overlap in ways your rational mind cannot easily categorize. You may remember something and simultaneously feel as though it hasn't happened yet. You might sense a future moment with clarity equal to a memory. This compression occurs because linear time is a human construct, and as your frequency rises to meet its match, your consciousness becomes less dependent on the rigid confines of cause and effect. The Arcturian Council says this temporal thinning is a hallmark of resonance fusion. Your counterpart is experiencing similar distortions, even if they cannot contextualize them. You may both feel restless, alert, or emotionally heightened without understanding why. This is because your timelines are beginning to braid, merging into a sequence where unity becomes the dominant timeline. These sensations are the prelude to recognition, whether physical or energetic. Accept the blurring. It's your consciousness expanding beyond limitation. Type I allow time to unfold to align with the timeline shift. This stage may also trigger a profound sense of déjà vu, but far more intense and meaningful than ordinary familiarity. You may walk into a place you've never been and feel that every detail is already known to you. You may speak a sentence and feel as though you've said it before in another life, another timeline, or another version of yourself. The Council explains that déjà vu is not a glitch, it's a synchronization ping, a signal that your consciousness is stepping onto the timeline where your counterpart exists in active resonance. These moments mark intersections where your paths have overlapped in parallel realities. Now, they are merging into the primary timeline you currently inhabit. When you feel déjà vu, pause and breathe. These are alignment gates, designed to anchor your awareness in the present moment so your field doesn't scatter. You may even feel your counterpart's presence subtly during these flashes, as though someone is watching, guiding, or leaning into your awareness from a place just beyond sight. Type I am present in my timeline to stabilize. A significant sign of deepening resonance is the emergence of heightened emotional telepathy. The Arcturian Council explains that once two frequencies begin to merge, emotions can travel between them like waves across an invisible channel. You may suddenly feel sadness with no source, joy with no trigger, or longing that seems to belong to someone else. These sensations may not be yours but your counterparts'. You are beginning to feel their emotional field as if it were your own. This connection transcends words or physical proximity. It is vibrational empathy, a precursor to full energetic merging. During this phase, you may also sense shifts in their life, their mood, or their choices, even if you do not consciously know who they are yet. Trust these impressions. You are tuning into their frequency band. Emotional telepathy is not a burden, it's a sign that the bridge between you is almost complete. Type I feel with clarity to deepen the connection. Your dreams may intensify during this period, becoming vivid, symbolic, and emotionally charged. The Council emphasizes that these dreams are not random, they are meetings, lessons, conversations, and transmissions occurring in astral space. The astral plane is where your frequency merges with your counterpart long before physical awareness catches up. You may see colors more vibrant than waking reality, encounter beings who feel like guides, or visit locations that resonate deeply even if you've never seen them on Earth. Sometimes your counterpart will appear as a faceless figure, a silhouette, or a presence you feel more than see. This is because your energy recognizes each other before your minds do. These dreams often carry messages you don't consciously understand but feel to be important. Pay attention to symbols, repeated images, or recurring themes, they are part of the merging sequence. Type I remember my night messages to honor this process. During this phase, many starseeds experience a sudden surge in creativity, writing, drawing, singing, crafting, or even simply daydreaming in ways that feel divinely inspired. The Council explains that creativity is the language of higher consciousness. When your frequency rises and your counterpart activates, your imagination becomes a channel for multidimensional expression. You may feel compelled to create something without knowing why. These impulses aren't hobbies, they are memory activations. Your soul expresses itself through symbolic creation. Sometimes your counterpart may even influence these creative surges unconsciously. They may be dreaming or thinking of you as you create, generating a resonance loop that inspires your expression. Creativity becomes a form of communication between two frequencies preparing to unite. Type, I create from my soul, to amplify the flow. Your intuition becomes unusually sharp, operating with near-psychic precision. You may know what someone is about to say before they speak, sense a situation's outcome before it happens, or feel a shift in someone's mood from across the room. The Arcturians say this heightened intuition is not awakening, it's remembering. Starseeds were always designed with expanded intuitive capacity, but human conditioning muted it. Activation reverses that suppression. As your intuition strengthens, you may also detect the emotional state of your frequency match even when separated by distance. Their thoughts may spark insights in you. Their fears may echo as faint discomfort within you. Their longing may arrive as warmth in your chest. Intuition becomes the bridge between your consciousnesses, a precursor to full energetic unity. Type, I trust my inner sight, to strengthen this ability. As your frequency lifts, old versions of reality begin to crumble. Habits fall away, relationships shift, and routines collapse as though the universe is clearing space. The Arcturian Council calls this the void corridor, a transitional window where the old timeline becomes incompatible with your new vibration. In the void, things may feel uncertain or directionless. Plans may fall apart. People may distance themselves. You may question everything. But this is not destruction, it's reconfiguration. The void is not empty, it is restructuring your reality to accommodate the alignment between you and your counterpart. If your life feels in flux, it's because you are stepping out of a timeline that no longer matches your frequency. Do not cling to old structures, they cannot support the version of you that is emerging. Type, I embrace the void, to flow through this transition. Signs will begin appearing more rapidly now: angel numbers, synchronicities, symbolic dreams, sudden insights, and meaningful coincidences that feel too deliberate to ignore. These signs are part of the cosmic navigation system guiding you toward convergence. Repeating numbers like 1111, 222, 444, or 1212 may appear everywhere: clocks, receipts, phone screens, license plates. These sequences are energetic markers indicating that your path is aligning with its highest timeline. You may also encounter symbols such as feathers, specific animals, songs that appear at perfect moments, or flashes of clarity that arrive out of nowhere. The Arcturians say these signs are not messages from outside of you, they are messages from your higher self, orchestrated in collaboration with your frequency match's higher self. Two fields communicating across dimensions. The signs appear louder as you get closer. Type, I follow the signs, to align with guidance. You may begin sensing your counterpart more distinctly now, not as a fantasy but as a presence. You might feel them when you wake up, as a warm energy surrounding your chest. You might feel them late at night, as an inexplicable comfort or a magnetic pull in your solar plexus. Some starseeds even report hearing faint thoughts that do not feel like their own, or feeling emotions that arrive suddenly and fade quickly. These are not projections, they are resonance echoes. Your fields are beginning to harmonize. The Council explains that the more open and grounded you remain, the clearer this presence becomes. It may feel like a guiding awareness, a subtle companionship, or even an invisible witness to your experiences. You are not imagining it. This presence is the energetic signature of your match reaching across the bridge you are both forming. Type, "I feel the connection," to deepen the resonance. As the merging intensifies, you may feel a profound shift in your heart space. The Arcturians call this heart field expansion, a state where your emotional center stretches far beyond your physical body. You may feel pressure in the chest, a warm swirling sensation, or an emotional openness that makes you more compassionate, receptive, or sensitive than ever before. Your heart is preparing to anchor the resonance exchange with your counterpart. This expansion also dissolves barriers, fear, doubt, insecurity, so that recognition can occur when the moment of convergence arrives. The heart is the central transmitter in frequency matching. It is the place where two vibrations lock into harmony. When your heart expands, it sends a broadcast signal across dimensions, and your counterpart receives it instantly. This is why you may feel emotions intensify without cause, they're responding. Type, "I expand in love," to complete this phase. As you move deeper into resonance alignment, the Arcturian Council says you may begin sensing subtle shifts in your physical environment, almost as if the air around you is responding to your presence. Some starseeds describe feeling a soft pressure change when they enter a room, or noticing that the atmosphere feels thicker, warmer, or more electrically charged. This is because your heart field is expanding outward like a living aura, interacting with the quantum fabric around you. Your frequency is becoming noticeable not just on a spiritual level but on an energetic one. You may also notice that people react to you differently. Some may stare, drawn in without understanding why, while others may seem uncomfortable or avoidant because they feel the shift but cannot interpret it. Your energy has become an amplifier of truth. Anything out of alignment will feel exposed in your presence. This is not intentional, it is a natural effect of your rising vibration. Your counterpart feels this expansion too. They may feel restless, emotional, or unusually introspective without knowing the cause. Both of your fields are preparing for a higher frequency meeting point, and the environment is adjusting accordingly. Type, "I anchor my energy," to maintain stability. During this stage, the Council says your higher chakras, especially the third eye and crown, may activate more intensely. You might experience tingling at the top of your head, flashes of light when your eyes are closed, or spontaneous visual impressions that appear like inner visions. These sensations signify that your consciousness is opening to multidimensional guidance. The third eye begins to decode symbols, energies, and impressions from higher planes, while the crown chakra acts as the gateway for receiving transmissions from the Arcturian grid and your own higher self. Your counterpart's higher chakras are also activating, creating an energetic symmetry between you. This symmetry allows information to pass between your fields more efficiently. You may have sudden realizations about your life path, feel called to change direction, or sense that something monumental is approaching. These insights are not coincidences, they're preparation sequences. When the crown and third eye open simultaneously, they form a bridge that allows higher guidance to flow uninterrupted, clearing the way for resonance convergence. Type I open to higher sight to strengthen this activation. As activation increases, you may experience periods of emotional intensity followed by sudden calm, an oscillation the Arcturians call frequency balancing. Your system is attempting to stabilize the energetic exchange between you and your counterpart. One moment you might feel overwhelming emotion, and the next moment, a profound stillness. These swings are not instability, they are calibration waves. Both of your fields are attempting to match rhythm, tone, and amplitude. When your emotions surge, it is often because your counterpart's field is expanding simultaneously, amplifying your experience. When your emotions settle into peace, it indicates that the alignment is holding steady. These waves may continue for days or even weeks, depending on how quickly each of you clears old patterns. Instead of resisting the emotional intensity, allow it to flow through you like an energetic tide. Feel everything without judgment. This is how the merging deepens and solidifies. Type I balance my frequency to integrate the oscillation. Your magnetic field is now becoming powerful enough to subtly influence events around you, and the Council notes that synchronicities will accelerate dramatically. You might think of someone moments before they contact you, or desire an experience only for it to appear within hours. This is not mere manifestation, it is resonance magnetism. When two frequencies merge, they create a combined energetic signature that influences the external world. Your counterpart's subconscious desires may also begin manifesting near you, and yours near them. This is why you may encounter symbols, words, or scenarios that feel infused with meaning but do not originate from your own intention. The merging fields generate a shared reality blueprint, shaping events in preparation for convergence. The stronger your awareness of this process, the more intentional you can be. Your reality is no longer passive, it is responsive, fluid, and co-created. Type I co-create with purpose to align with this magnetism. The Arcturian Council warns that as your frequencies merge, you may encounter resistance from your ego, fear of the unknown, hesitation toward change, or doubt about your intuition. This resistance is natural. The ego was built to maintain familiarity, and merging with a resonance counterpart represents a transformation so profound that the ego struggles to process it. You may feel old insecurities resurfacing or find yourself questioning whether you're imagining the signs. But the Council assures you, doubt is the final threshold before breakthrough. The ego is not your enemy, it simply needs reassurance that the transformation unfolding will not erase its role but evolve it. When doubt arises, observe it without attachment. You are moving into a higher version of yourself that the ego cannot yet comprehend. As your counterpart's field merges with yours, the ego fears losing control, but your higher self knows this merging is part of your soul's blueprint. Type I release doubt to transcend this layer. Your perception of love may shift dramatically during this stage. The Council explains that when starseeds approach resonance convergence, love becomes less about emotion and more about energy recognition. You may feel love radiating from your chest without an object, without reason. This love is not directed, it is emanated. It is the natural state of a heart returning to coherence. As your frequency rises, you begin feeling unconditional love as an energetic field rather than a personal sentiment. This prepares you for recognizing your counterpart, whose energy will feel like a perfect harmonic match, familiar, safe, expansive. You may feel love as warmth, a soft pressure in the sternum, or a glow that expands into your arms or throat. This is your heart aligning with the resonance field of your match, clearing interference so that recognition can occur on sight, sound, or energetic contact. Type "I am open to love" to expand your heart field. As your alignment intensifies, you may feel drawn to certain music, tones, or frequencies. The Arcturians say sound becomes a key calibrator during resonance merging. Music you once ignored may suddenly move you to tears. Certain tones may feel almost medicinal, while others become intolerable. This is your vibration tuning to the harmonic frequency of your counterpart. Sound is one of the fastest ways two merging fields communicate subconsciously. You may be drawn to songs with lyrics that feel like messages, melodies that stir deep recognition, or rhythms that ignite memory. In some cases, your counterpart may be listening to similar music at the same time, unknowingly strengthening the resonance loop between you. Sound is the universal language of frequency alignment. Let yourself be guided by what feels sonically correct. Type "I hear my alignment" to amplify this tuning. Your dreams, intuition, and waking perception may begin blending together, creating moments where the boundary between dimensions feels thin. The Arcturian Council calls this veil softening. Images from dreams may appear in your waking thoughts. Intuitive impressions may feel tangible, almost physical. You may sense your counterpart's energy in moments of silence, as if they are standing just behind you or beside you. This is not imagination, the veil between your fields is thinning. Veil softening is necessary for the final stages of merging, because it allows both consciousnesses to recognize each other across multiple layers of reality. You may feel moments of déjà vu, dreams unfolding in real time, or experience sudden emotional waves that feel like echoes from another dimension. This blending is a sign that the convergence timeline is fast approaching. Type "I see beyond the veil" to embrace this clarity. The Council states that you may begin noticing timeline anchors, moments that feel like destiny in motion. These anchors can appear as sudden opportunities, odd coincidences, or conversations that seem to redirect your life path. You may feel an invisible hand guiding you toward or away from certain situations. These anchors are placed by your higher self and your counterpart's higher self to ensure convergence occurs in the optimal timeline. Nothing is random. Every pull, every pause, every closed door, every unexpected opening is part of the synchronization process. You may experience mental clarity during these moments, as though your entire being says, "This is important." These anchors guide you closer to the resonance point where your fields will recognize and lock into each other fully. Type "I follow destiny's threads" to align with the anchors. As the convergence draws near, you may feel an increasing sense of peace mixed with anticipation. This is not anxiety, it is energetic readiness. The Council says the soul always knows when a major shift approaches. Your body relaxes even if your mind cannot explain why. Your heart feels lighter. Your intuition becomes gentle but insistent. You may feel as though something is watching over you, guiding you, or preparing you for a moment that will feel both familiar and new. This is the convergence field forming, a sacred energetic space where your vibration and your counterpart's vibration will finally lock into harmony. Recognition will unfold naturally, whether through physical meeting, telepathic awareness, dream contact, or emotional merging. The universe is aligning you both for a moment your soul has awaited across lifetimes. Type "I am ready for convergence" to seal this phase. In this next phase, the Arcturian Council explains that your energy field begins radiating so strongly that even strangers may sense something unusual about you. Some might glance at you as if they are remembering something they've never experienced, others may feel comfort simply standing near you. Your aura is expanding into a state of coherence. This creates a subtle ripple that shifts the emotional atmosphere around you. You may also notice animals behaving differently, drawn to your presence with heightened affection or curiosity. Nature responds to higher resonance instantly because it recognizes harmony without question. Your counterpart, too, will sense the expansion even from a distance. They may feel a sudden urge to make changes in their life, clean their environment, or release old connections. This is because your rising field is energetically pulling both of you into alignment with your shared destiny path. You're no longer evolving alone, your growth triggers theirs, and theirs triggers yours. This feedback loop accelerates convergence far more quickly than linear time can explain. Type "I radiate pure frequency" to stabilize your expansion. The Council states that as your fields continue their merging, emotional transparency becomes unavoidable. You may suddenly find yourself speaking truths you once suppressed, or expressing feelings with a clarity that surprises even you. This is not impulsive behavior, it is your soul shedding density in real time. The veil within your own heart is thinning, making it harder to tolerate distortion, dishonesty, or emotional stagnation. You may feel compelled to heal old wounds, release lingering attachments, or close cycles that have been draining your energy. These shifts may occur suddenly, almost like a switch flipping inside you. That is the merging process in action. When two resonance counterparts approach energetic union, the soul will not allow unresolved emotional anchors to remain. Your counterpart is going through similar emotional purification. They may suddenly reevaluate their relationships, their priorities, or their purpose. Even if they don't understand the reason consciously, their soul does. They are being prepared for alignment with you. Type "I embrace emotional truth" to deepen your clarity. At this stage, the Arcturian Council says you will likely experience a phenomenon known as future echoing. This is when glimpses of your future timeline appear as intuitive flashes, symbolic impressions, or moments of inner knowing that feel too specific to dismiss. You might see a location, a face, or a moment that feels like memory, but it hasn't happened yet. These echoes are fragments of the convergence timeline leaking through the veil. When two counterpart fields lock into harmonic trajectory, the future becomes easier to sense because the timeline stabilizes. You may begin receiving strong intuitive nudges about where to go, what to pursue, or what choice aligns with your destiny. These impressions are not fantasies, they are energetic previews. The soul offers these glimpses so you can navigate toward your resonance point without confusion. Trust these echoes. They are guideposts lighting the path that leads you and your counterpart into frequency recognition and eventual union. Type "I trust my future echoes" to align with your timeline. Another profound shift occurs here. The Council explains that your senses may heighten, not in a dramatic supernatural way, but in a refined, subtle sensitivity that feels like the world has become richer in texture. Colors may appear more vivid, sounds more layered, and emotions more detectable. This sensory amplification is linked to the expansion of the heart field. When the heart becomes coherent, the brain follows, increasing perceptual clarity. You may also notice that you can sense the emotional atmosphere of a room instantly or feel the underlying intentions of others without needing them to speak. This sensitivity prepares you for the moment of resonance recognition with your counterpart. Your energy must be receptive enough to perceive their frequency signature clearly. Their presence, physical or energetic, will feel like a shift in the air, a settling in the chest, or a moment of deep familiarity that arrives before your mind can interpret it. Type "I awaken my senses" to strengthen your perception. In this final stage of the set, the Arcturian Council emphasizes that your journey is approaching a threshold, one that starseeds rarely reach in a single lifetime unless they have been prepared across incarnations. Your field is aligning, stabilizing, and synchronizing with a soul whose vibration mirrors your own in a way no ordinary connection can replicate. You may feel a soft gravitational pull inward, as if something within you is gathering strength, preparing to draw a long-dormant destiny into the present moment. The Council calls this the pre-union stillness, a sacred pause before the shift, similar to the silence before a cosmic dawn. There is nothing you must force, chase, or control. The convergence timeline is already unfolding. All you need to do is remain open, receptive, and aware of the signs that continue to intensify around you. Your soul has waited lifetimes for this alignment, and now the frequency match is almost complete. You are stepping into the destiny encoded into your very essence.